welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisy. In today's video, we will explore 5 tips to enhance your Japanese speaking skill. I hope you find it useful and let's begin. Firstly, Japanese conversational style frequently involves contractions. For example, the verb ending 𝓼𝓷𝓷𝓽, indicating a continuous action, is often shortened to 𝓼𝓷. 待っているよ, I'm waiting for you becomes 待ってるよ. Or 勉強している, I'm studying becomes 勉強してる. Is that okay? Let's move to other common contraction, that is changing でしまった to じゃった or でしまった to じゃった. This is used to express a completed action or a regret. For instance, Japanese people often say 忘れちゃった, which means I forgot. The original is 忘れてしまった. Another example, この本は面白かったので1日で読んじゃった. Because this book is good, I finished reading it in one day. The original is この本は面白かったので1日で読んでしまった. Lastly, ておく can be shortened to とく, which means to do something in advance or to keep something in a certain state. For instance, レストランを予約しておく becomes レストランを予約しとく, which means I will make a restaurant reservation. Usually, to ask someone what are you doing, we often say 何をしていますか? However, in everyday conversation, it's often shortened to 何してるの? or 何をしてんの? Are you following me so far? Next, let's talk about switching up your vocabulary in Japanese. Instead of always using とても meaning very, try using めっちゃ 可愛い very cute. Or how about 超 with the same meaning as super, 超美味しい super tasty. When you want to compliment someone's appearance, instead of using handsome, you can use かっこいい or イケメン. I have noticed that Japanese people often use 優しい to compliment someone's kindness or gentleness. Another tip is to sound more natural and vary your expression of sincerity. Instead of always saying 本当に, try using マジ. For example, instead of saying 本当に嬉しい, you can say マジで嬉しい, which means I'm really happy. And to express surprise or disbelief, you can say マジで? Really? Remember, it's best to avoid using maji in formal situations or when speaking to elders. Do you have any questions about this? Now let's talk about some really cool Japanese slang words that can make your conversations more interesting and authentic. Yabai, egui, and sugoi are 3 words that you will hear all the time in casual conversations. Yabai is often translated as amazing, awesome, crazy, or intense. For example, あのアニメめっちゃやばい. That anime is so awesome. Or 今日のテストやばい. Today's test is going to be tough. Similar to やばい, egui is another slang term popular among Japanese youth, especially online. It can be used both positively and negatively, and is often used to describe something as extremely good or bad. You can use it to express surprise, admiration, or disgust. For example, この寿司えぐい. This sushi is amazing. Or 今日の仕事えぐいわ疲れた. Today's work was so tough, I'm exhausted. Or simply めっちゃえぐい. It's just crazy. Finally, sugoi is a classic Japanese word that simply means amazing or incredible. Sugoi can express surprise, admiration, or agreement. It's a true all-rounder. Sugoi ne, that's amazing. Another example, このゲームはすごい面白い. This game is incredible. Have you ever heard this word in everyday life in Japan? Interesting, right? Let's move on to tips number 4 in today's video. These are common mistakes that Japanese language learners make. To say I'm coming soon, we often think of using 来る. So we often say もうすぐ来るよ. However, this is incorrect because 来る is used when you are already at the locations. Instead, we should use もうすぐ着くよ. 着く can be used both when you are arrived or you are on the way. Secondly, when asking someone to take a picture of you when traveling, you might say 写真を撮ってもいいですか? This means, can I take your picture? But if you want to ask someone to take a picture of you, you should say 写真を撮っていただけませんか? And to ask someone if they are free, we often say 暇ですか? But in Japanese, people usually say 時間がありますか? Do you have time? Or 空いていますか? Are you free? Lastly, I cannot understand is not わからない but わからない because some verbs cannot be conjugated into the potential form. Have you ever made this mistake? It's okay if you have. Making mistakes is part of the learning process. And finally, for today's video, let's pay more attention to Japanese culture. When the Japanese people give you a piece of cake or a candy, instead of immediately taking it and saying thank you, it's polite to ask, "In this car, is it okay?" This is because the Japanese people want to make sure this is okay to accept the gift. So you should confirm by saying, "In this car." After that, ありがとうございます. Thank you very much. And you have probably also heard filler words like なんか and ほら. Japanese people use these words to pause when they think, or to find the right word, or to emphasize uncertainty, and to attract attention. These words are really useful for creating a more natural and conversational tone. So these are 5 tips that I wanted to share with you today. Did you find it difficult? I hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.